Good morning from Sozo Acres. So what I'm doing this morning is, I think you can see how this bed is a little bit darker. So what I've done is we had those bags down there, black ones. I'm going to turn around in a minute because I've got one closer to me. We had these bags, they're like fabric bags, and we filled them up and we used them as pots for tomatoes this year. And they did pretty well overall. They dry out, of course, a lot faster than the raised beds, but not horribly bad. And then we had these little green bags that we did for potatoes, which miserably failed this year. So I had one of those bags because I was pulling out tomatoes yesterday, kind of cleaning up the garden. So I had one of those bags and I ripped it when I was pulling it. So anyway, I dumped it in here, and I'm getting ready to dump one of these bags, which is a lot, maybe like 60% peat moss, and I'm going to put it on top of there. And I'm probably going to do the similar thing with the bed next to it with one of these bags and some peat moss and stuff, and maybe some of the beds down there. So basically I'm emptying the black bags and the green bags into these beds. I won't add anything to these beds here in the middle, which are herb garden beds. And so since this is like a Mediterranean herbs, or something has gotten my oregano, and if you know anything about that, let me know what it is. So these are really kind of rocky and have a lot of like junk soil in them. So I will top dress them with some compost in the fall when everything dies back a little bit more. But as far as like mixing like regular like potting type soil, gardening soil with this, I won't, because it needs to stay really capable of draining well. So that's one thing. The Mediterranean herbs, they're from the desert, so they like that rocky soil, silty soil that drains really well. So like I said, I'll add compost. I'll probably add more rock to the compost, maybe break that up a little bit. I'm not really sure how much I'll do that because I don't like to disturb the soil too much. It's another plant that died. It's thyme, I think. What was it? Yeah, English thyme. So if you know anything about that, let me know. I'm always open to take gardening tips. That is yarrow, and that's not dead. It's just dormant right now. So yeah, any tips that you can give me on herbs or gardening that I am missing? So this is sage, and also it's got some weird things. So I don't know, like when this sage looks dead, so I don't really know like what has happened. Yeah, but if you know, let me know. This is toothache plant. It's kind of a cool little herb. If you put one of those in your mouth, it goes numb. Your mouth goes numb. So, but yeah. So this is what I'm doing today in the garden. If it's successful, then you'll have a record of it. And if it's not, I guess you'll have a record of that too. So have a great day from Sozo Acres to your family.